Nnamdi Kanu idea of pardon is premature, says Malami. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. The Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami's son, has said that the issue of pardoning the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, is premature. Now the news in detail. Mr. Malami stated this on Wednesday while appearing as a guest on Channel's television Politics Today. Pardon is a function of conviction in the Nigerian context, and as far as I know, Nnamdi Kanu has not been convicted yet. So the idea of pardoning him is premature, the Attorney General asserted. But to reckon this point, the minister stated that the trials associated with Kanu have not been concluded, and as such, the pardon option cannot get on the table just yet. While stressing that he is not ruling the option out, Malami, however, noted that pardoning Kanu is not on the table at the moment. Reacting to a question regarding the IPOB leader's pardon being an option for peace in the Southeast, the Attorney General of the Federation said he is yet to assess the security implications of such a decision. Nonetheless, the Minister of Justice declared that the best interest of the public would be a major consideration if the opportunity avails itself for a pardon to be given to the IPOB leader. Malami comments come in a few days after leaders from the Southeast met with President Muhammadu Buhari to plead for Kanu to be pardoned. While addressing the leaders who visited him under the aegis of highly respected Igbo greats, Buhari said the plea for Kanu's release is an extremely difficult demand on him as a leader of this country. The president said the implication is very serious. An unconditional release of Kanu, who is standing trial, according to the president, runs contrary to the doctrine of separation of powers between the executive and judiciary. Stressing his policy of non-interference with the judiciary, he said when Kanu jumped bail, got arrested and was brought back to the country, I said the best thing was to subject him to the system, Buhari added. President Buhari further stated that Kanu should go make his case in court instead of giving very negative impressions of a country from outside. Okay, you see, why I'm laughing is, if you say anything concerning this particular government now, anything concerning them, do you know what happens? These governments have not been known to allow the judiciary to be separated, like to exist on their own, like to take decisions on their own. Of course, they have been doing that under the carpet. Yes, it has been hidden. So, coming out to say this now, of course, what do Nigerians expect? Of course, we expected them to disappoint us, and here they are again, saying that it is not being considered at the moment, that it is premature and all. The thing remains that if this is a democratic system of government, they have no case. Sincerely, they have no case with this particular person. This person, as far as I'm concerned, is a citizen of Nigeria and has the right to fundamental human rights. I keep saying, the way they twist things in this country, it baffles me. The same constitution that says, sincerely, that constitution needs to be trashed. The same constitution that said, Nigerians' fundamental human right, it is enshrined in it, and this and this and this should happen if it is not, if anything happens against it. The same constitution says, contradicts itself. Sincerely, I cannot wait for another administration who is genuinely who has the best interest of Nigeria and Nigerians that has to come and trash this particular constitution. Sincerely, it is if we trash it, it is one of our problems right now. And I do not know why they don't want to look. There's nothing like amending it, because amending it will mean there are some clauses we are going to see in the constitution, and you'll be like, who agreed to this? Like when and how did it happen? So instead of going through, the constitution we have in Nigeria is not a flexible one. It's very rigid. So for you to come and change, how many do you want to change? If you keep changing, we might change to the next, 5 decades. We are still trying to change. So the best thing is that this particular constitution is trashed. And, a more favorable one that is favorable to, citizens that represent and reflect the will of the people is taken so that at least things can go well in this part of Nigeria. Sincerely. Malami, Buhari, and indeed district tyrannical government are scared of facing Nnamdi Kanu and his lawyers in court. Hence all the drama. Give room for a fair trial with an unbiased judge. Nnamdi Kanu and his lawyers will defeat you guys hands down. Okay. Nigeria lawless Fulani government court is their medias. They're the accuser, the prosecutor, the judge, and the executioner on social media. Tell them to come to the same court with the proofs of his offense. They will adjourn the case. We know their format. Everything to them is either you are linked to a terrorist group or you have committed a treasonable offense for speaking against the injustice they meted on the poor masses. If we may ask, what is Nnamdi Kanu's offense? Nothing. 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 No offense. They will tell you he brought in broadcasting gadgets to the country. You leverage some allegations against him without any evidence. Let us not forget that this particular government, if the table should turn, this particular government raided this particular man's house in 2017 that led to the death of both his parents. Let us not forget that. Thousands of property were destroyed and his parents were killed in the process. Let us not forget it all. Okay. You want to kill him because he's seeking for self-determination to liberate his people from this contraction. His people said they want to govern themselves. Give them referendum instead of using the state power to clamp on them. This man called Malami is the one that added to Buhari's problem. Okay. No sinner will go unpunished. He should be prepared for the consequences of all he has done after office. Of course. Of course, the thing is, no person will rule forever. No king will rule forever. Unfortunately, we don't even practice a monarchic type of government. No king will rule. If you are a president today, you are an attorney tomorrow, you are the accountant general, whatever position you hold, you are going to one day bow out. And whatever you have meted out to people, sincerely, if you like, fly out of the country. Don't come back, exile yourself. The truth is, that place you're going to, you will get it. Mother Nature is everywhere. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.